But we've gone out of our way to really make it one of the more accessible. Not in terms of sports, of course. Football is definitely cheaper. Ping pong is definitely going to be cheaper than motor racing. But
And Malia down at the local club. Yeah.
right, exactly. But the truth is, and I know that this subject had to do, and you were saying that we would talk about, Formula One coming back to Portugal, and there's a lot of
Yes.
stuff to talk about. The truth is, moving a bit away from this whole academy that we're talking about, the truth is that, Portugal is actually, in all fairness, there's a lot of history about Portugal. I'm going to give you a small example, everyone, about history about Portugal. So, as you know, we have Ferrari and we have Lamborghini. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie about Ferrari versus Lamborghini, or the movie that's called Lamborghini. Was a
Yep.
movie that was made a few years ago, and depicted the kind of rivalry. Lamborghini made tractors, but he
Yep.
owned a lot of Ferraris. He thought they were all rubbish in terms of their clutch and their gearbox. And he went and faced Enzo Ferrari one day, and he said, "Look, why don't we partner together so I can help you make better cars?" And Enzo told him to get stuffed, and Lamborghini decided, you know what, I'll make my own car. And then came this
Absolutely.
famous, beautiful, amazing brand called Lamborghini. Obviously now belongs to the Volkswagen Group, but they made absolutely stunning cars. And I think it was 1956. In 1956, and it's a true story, totally true story. In 1956, basically, Mr. Lamborghini, looked at the stats of sales of global sales, and he went up to his marketing guy or sales guy, and he's like, what is this number? What is this city in the world which has the second largest amount of sales? And that city was called Oporto, or as we know,
Oh,
Porto. So Porto was in the mid 50s the number two city with the highest sales of Lamborghini in that particular
wow.
year. And
Wow.
that just shows you. And the truth is, the north of Portugal, even more than the south, but the north of Portugal has always been a mecca for sports cars, because we have huge textile industries in the north since going way back to the 50s.